To me, home doesn't mean a physical place. You're at home when you feel safe, when you feel loved, and when you are able to love. My name is Paula, and I come from Brazil. Part of my childhood, I lived outside the city. We lived in the middle of the nature, with animals. We have a very special childhood. I was living with my husband at a time in a big city in Brazil called São Paulo. He was invited to work here in New York, and I came with him. As soon as I got the news that we were going to move to New York, I got really excited. But I never wanted to move from Brazil. I never wanted to live in another country. I always wanted to know new places, but I never wanted to live behind my what was familiar to me, because that's what makes us comfortable, right? When I look back and see myself arriving here, the image that comes to my mind, it's a scared little girl. I had no idea what to expect. I was completely ungrounded and feeling unsafe. I was depressed, you know. This city can be very aggressive and oppressive. So yeah, I would stay home for days. My relationship with my husband got really hard because back in Brazil I was independent. I always was. And coming here, depending on a guy, your husband, it's almost like you turn into a child again. I think the big difference was that I thought that it would be easy to live here. I was fantasizing that I would go to like the touristic places every day, and I would take pictures. I would learn English very well because I knew how to sing songs in English. But once I had to deal and interact with people and I couldn't speak, I felt suffocated by the fact that I couldn't express myself fully. Being an immigrant at the beginning was just something, a new label, but it wasn't heavy. When I started to realize how difficult it is to express myself, to know who I am here in this new country, then the word immigrant started to feel more like I'm an outsider. I'm not from here. I don't belong here. So I was doing psychotherapy here in New York, and she suggested, why don't you go do some physical practice like yoga or Pilates, anything. So I started practicing yoga and I fell in love with it. Today I'm a yoga teacher. I teach 5 public classes in Brooklyn, and I have some private students. Sometimes I feel like moving to another country was crucial to take this different path. So I think that was on my way. Sometimes I think that was on my destiny. If I bumped into myself 7 years ago, I would say trust. That's the only thing I would say. Trust. You can do it. Stop! Oh my god. It's almost like I can see that you're seeing my soul. You know, for a second, for a split of a second, I can see that you're like seeing my soul. It's so crazy, oh my god.
I don't have this power. Yet.
You do have.